If you're watching this episode the day it's released on YouTube, that means one important thing. You only have 1 day left to go to fsmgarage.com to enter the sweepstakes to win my 1991 Chevrolet Camaro Z28. The beautiful white third gen that only has 23,000 original miles on it, or a B&P Manufacturing all aluminum hand truck, or some autographed merch. Legit, you have like 24 hours. Go there now, and then come back and watch this amazing video. Or, watch the whole video and then go there and enter. Remember, 1 day left. Let's go. Welcome back to Finnegan's Garage. This is part 5 of our epic Sick Week 2025 movie. And it is brought to you by Bling Sauce, Mickey Thompson Tires, and B&P Manufacturing. This is the culmination of a week-long road trip of us thrashing to get Blasphemy 800 miles. 5 drag strips, 5 days, had the time of our lives. Let's do this.
Yeah,
all we gotta do is break the beams today.
Day 5. We've made it. Yeah. We made it.
We've made it.
Yeah. Not just one car.
Two cars. That's right. The wagon we gave away.
2 cars that finished.
It's here and it finished. So we're pretty damn good at this, if I don't mind saying so. Nice work. Nice work. Congratulations.
Thank you. Good job, guys.
All right, we got to go make one more hit, though. Got to break the beams and hopefully run an 8-second pass to seal this deal, because I believe we can win second place.
That'd be cool.
Yes.
Or as I like to think, first runner-up. Sounds better.
I like that.
If you have not watched parts 1 through 4 of this movie, you got to go back and see it, because it's craziness. It's road tripping, it's burnouts, it's stuff breaking left and right, just not on Blasphemy this time. It is day 5 of Sick Week. And so far we have gone 780 miles in Blasphemy. We got another 70 to go. That'll be 856-ish.
Yes.
And we're actually doing this in the daytime, in the morning. So rather than hop on Interstate 75, which would not be part of the route, we're gonna hit Main Street and cruise through hopefully 10 or 12 towns for the next 30 miles before we get on the 75. But once we arrive back in Valdosta, all we have to do is break the beams in my dirty ass car, and we have technically finished a drag and drive, and not an easy one. Like this whole, you only get one run in the first session thing, really made things difficult. And to be honest, everything would have been a lot more competitive in every class had everybody had 2 shots at the track before the all run session. I don't know how it worked out for everybody else, but right now, because we ran a 10:10 on day 1, we can't move into first place. We're like half a second behind the leader in average going into this last thing. And so if he runs an 870, we run an 850, we can't get around him.
Yep.
Which, to be honest, I'm cool with. What I would like to do today, though, is go faster than him.
Definitely.
He's been running 870s, 880s. Let's go with 60 or a 50. Let's just make a statement that we can finish these damn things and we're still the fastest gasser.
And finish strong.
Yeah, and if Wayne Baker or Jared Scott are watching this, we gonna do this or what, fellas? Next time? I don't wanna wait till next February. There are 38 drag and drive events happening all over the country this summer. We got no excuse not to hook up and do it, all right? Car's hammered. We're way ahead of the game. Like, track goes hot at 11, it's 8 in the morning. Let's give it a bath.
Okay.
When we go quicker than everybody else, I wanna look good doing it.
Yeah. I want to look good as we see the first part of our route in daylight.
Yes.
We've not seen any of this route in daylight.
No, and hopefully Newbern gets out of the crapper and he sees it in daylight. In the meantime, we'll clean the car. So as you guys know, Bling Sauce sponsored this whole movie, and I love them for that. I legit have known the dudes that run that company for almost 20 years because they started out in the marine industry making detailing stuff for boats. The kind of stuff that'll get the water spots off your beautiful gel coat. I've had that in my possession for 2 decades now, close to it anyway. And so when they came out with a platinum line of car care products, they called me up. They knew I was lazy about detailing and that I rarely wash any of my stuff or clean it. And they said, this stuff is so easy. We want you to tell the people you're gonna give it amateur effort and get professional results, and that is legit. It actually does do that. I'm not gonna put hardly any work into this thing. It's gonna look 100 times better, because today we're using their new Speed Sauce, which is a quick detailer. And the car is wet enough right now that I feel comfortable, let's be real, this is primer. If we rub a little dirt into it, it ain't the end of the world. We can at least get the dirt off,
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna grab some microfibers. We're gonna clean this thing up and then we're gonna hit the road. How do I use it? Lightly mist, wipe off, done. I can do that. I'm pretty lazy. I can do that. You're supposed to do 2 to 3 seconds at a time, but I feel like it's more efficient to just do all of it and then watch the look of the owners of Bling Sauce's face in horror when they're like, "You're doing it wrong, Mike." And I'm like, "I know, I'm lazy and I'm in a hurry." I got a clutch to adjust so we can finally figure out the whole shot of this thing and go quicker today. I have never washed this car since putting the new front end on it, and it shows. It shows. I don't know if you knew this, but secret sauce is not guaranteed to make your car go half a second faster on day 5 of sick week, and that has not been scientifically proven. But if it happens today, you heard it here first. Also, if my car breaks after spraying this on, I'm definitely calling those dudes. It's not a coincidence. Yo, man, I cleaned my car with your stuff and then it caught on fire.
All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention. I'm on a mission. No sweat in the way I step. I got a fresh new attitude. Oh my, my, my. Oh my, my, my. Call me a king, you can buy me a crown. Oh my, 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 oh my, my, my. I'm leveled up, and this is my world now. This is my world now. So anyone who tried to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. New look, got the ladies shook. New watch saying it's my time. These magazines wanna feature me, cause they know I'm on the rise. Get the attention, I'm on a mission. Cause ever since I flipped that switch, my power can't be denied. Oh my, 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 oh my, my, my. Call me a king, you can buy me a crown. Oh my, 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 oh my, my, my. I'm leveled up, and this is my world now. This is my world now. So anyone who tried to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. Get the attention. I'm on a mission.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day number 5.
Got a passion. Picking it up. Another direction. This is my world now. So anyone who tried to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now.
We made it. It's not official. I have to drive about 100 yards that way and break the starting line beams with the front tires. When I do that, I have officially finished this deal. But we are in the parking lot. We are in the pits. We are turning blasting me around from street mode to race mode. The D group is running. After that, they're running the slick tire group, which is us. So we'll be running here pretty soon, and then it will be official that we're finishing this deal. All right, so this combo is 20 grams. So we had 120 on it, right? Was that correct? Let me go look at my notes. Right here, right here. You had 120 on it before. That's what we had yesterday, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that jives, that's what's there. Right now I'm under the car adjusting our clutch. There's 2 adjustments to make. There is a base adjustment, which is an Allen bolt that you turn to apply pressure to springs that are pushing on the clutch. There's also levers that move, that push on the clutch, and they have counterweights on them, and you adjust the counterweights by changing the weight of the bolt and nut and washer combo on there. Yesterday we ran with 120 grams of weight on those levers, 20 on each lever, 6 levers, and the clutch isn't slipping at the starting line, so we're going to remove some of that weight. The rub is, if you remove too much weight, you'll drive right through the clutch. If you don't remove enough, it'll just blow the tires off because the clutch is too aggressive. The scale I have, I don't know what I spent on it, but it wasn't enough because the scale is so inaccurate that every time I weigh the bolt and nut combination, I'm getting a different number. So we're kind of no man's land on exactly what to do. And we have a leak out of our bell housing. So there's that. Hey guys, can I have a microfiber?
Finnegan had a really good run yesterday. I think we lucked out with him having a couple bad days the first couple days. I think they're really going to give us a battle today. We're looking forward to it, and I hope they are too.
Jack and the Beast has made it, and as you can see, Zero, my secret weapon, has made it with me. He only makes the finals. My goal today is to turn in no 20s, so the Beast is limping a little bit today, so what we're going to do is try to get us one good run in so that we can say we finished the sick week and survived, and then in all run, we're going to try to get in there and see if Zero can make us fly.
Surprisingly, it's going really well. This week has been very easy for a race week, and I don't want to jinx it. But we've done lots of math, lots of research. We've talked to lots of people. We think we have the right combination of weight on the adjustable clutch. So we're going to go out there and give it a shot. Everything else is supposed to be okay. It's just the clutch. And they've already called our class about 10 minutes ago, so it doesn't matter. At this point, we got to stay focused. We got to slow down, make sure we get this right because we only get one pass. We can't rush and screw this up. So it's got to be good.
Close lanes. Go, go, go.
So once again, A and B slick tire cars, A and B group slick tire cars, your lanes are now closed. A and B slick. A and B slick, your lanes are now closed.
Is you right? Relax, buddy, we're good.
I'm working on it.
We're
The
in
rushing.
lanes.
The rushing. The rushing is
I know. It's me too. I'm a little shaky right at this moment.
same. What did we end up with the weight on the clutch?
It ended at 108,
Okay.
which we're fine. Which is actually where Jason wanted to pull 12 off, so it's right where we're in the ballpark. It's hard trying to figure it out.
108's better than 120.
Yeah.
Good?
Almost good.
Almost good?
Can I have the steering wheel?
This is it, fellas. This is our complete drag and drive.
We just got to break the beam. Anything after that is gravy.
Yes, sir.
Nice work, fellas.
Yeah.
I miss Tony, but I'm stoked you two are here. Maybe next time we'll all go. Okay, thanks, fellas.
Be safe. You got this.
Thank you.
Fortunately for Finnegan, the last last time this car was out for Hot Rod Drag Week, it did not complete the week. He came up short by 1 day. By staging here, he will complete Sick Week, which is what he said he came here to do. Now he's also running 8-second fast. He would love another one. Finnegan can say that he has been to 2 Sick Weeks and he has completed both of them. So the 55 Chevy will go back to the pit area and they'll crash on it a little bit, and that will officially wrap up the A&B Group Slick Tire.
Like radial side spot you can give them, but it's like
Still, man, we just keep pulling weight, and it just
it still keeps going.
yeah.
That should have went there. Like,
Yeah.
It didn't go anywhere. It just blew the tires off.
There's a lot of glue on the racetrack too, so that's not going to help. But it still should have done something because it didn't even try.
No.
It didn't even try. Did you guys change the shocks at all?
Nope.
So you're at 0 and took 12 off, so you're at 108.
Yep.
Let's just lower the launch RPM so we can get off the line.
Yeah.
Take it down to 35.
Yeah. Take it down to 35.
That combination we have on there, we could take some more off of it.
Take 12 off and lower it to 35.
Huh?
Take 12 off and lower it to 35.
Another 12?
Oh yeah.
Okay, if we're going to take 12 off, what about like 37, 3800? No?
36. I'd go at least 36.
36. Take 12 off, 3600.
Yeah, I mean, if it slips in low gear, it slips in low gear.
Okay.
It needs, if it stays locked up in the other gears.
Jason said take 12 more off of it. Take 12 grams off.
Okay.
That was aggressive. Like what? We went the wrong. I don't know what happened.
It was worse. Like, yeah, it worked better yesterday with
Yeah.
more weight. Which I don't know how that works.
I don't see that now. I'm
now
just completely confused because
Yeah, now I'm literally, I feel like I'm on day one again. I don't know anything anymore. That should have worked better. And it was actually worse. So, I don't know.
well, they ain't gonna hold it at 4. So I think you're gonna have to lower it regardless because
Yeah, just to get down the track.
yes, just to make A to B.
If it'll even go. We keep focusing on the clutch, trying to get it to slip, but it has no traction. We're not giving it a chance to slip at all. Like, as soon as I let off, the tires are spinning. We've not once looked at the shocks. I don't even know where the knobs are at. I don't even know if they're the same as what was at drag week. Yeah, see, I think it's spinning before the car even has a chance to squat.
Well,
And it
the car
bounces
doesn't
up.
squat. It just the tire wraps up and then tries to pick up the front end.
Right, like the gap between the wheel and
It
the
doesn't
tire,
move.
it doesn't move.
Yeah. So the only reason the back of the car is coming down is because the tire's wrapping up.
That makes sense.
I definitely think there's a shock change that can be made to help it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Right now, we're trying to get a grip on this clutch situation, and one thing we haven't done is looked at the rear suspension at all. We have not touched the shocks, and I want to make sure that these hadn't been adjusted by someone. Finnegan could have done this towing something around and just forgot. You never know. So I at least want to check them to eliminate this as a possibility. So I got these marked. I'm going to check compression and rebound, and we'll go from there. Say say somebody jacked the compression way up to like for towing or something, so it wouldn't squat and be so soft. That would be the issue. Like if the car can't squat and hook, it's just going to blow the tires off, which is what it's doing right now. But I have already checked the compression on this coil over here, and it only had 4 turns in it, which means it's really soft. So I don't think this is our problem. Unfortunately, it's not this easy. So I've got 5 and 4.
Okay, same. On rebound. There's only 2 on this compression.
So start from the bottom. Go.
Yeah.
So it was only at 2.
Yeah.
That's super soft. I mean, so
There's
that's
4
not
on that side.
That's not the problem. I had 4 over here, but that's a shock adjustment at the track.
Yeah,
That somebody did that at the track. So
Eric did.
right, how many turns? I got 4 on compression and 5 on my rebound.
Let me get it, Alan. We'll check the high speed just in case.
Okay.
Right, yeah, because the only way you're going to make it a squat is if you change your instant center on your rear end geometry. And so anytime you have those anti-squat setups, which you definitely do, because if you slow down that first video, it's very obvious. So you can't make a anti-squat car squat. If you try, it's going to end up kind of doing what you got going on. And so what you'll need to do is make sure that when it separates, you use the rebound to slow it down enough that it's not crushing the tire. And then you use a ton of compression to make sure it doesn't bounce back up. So the main tuning tool with those is the rebound on bias splice, because you don't want a dead hook where it's wadding up and wrinkling and you can see it on the sidewall. You'll want to make sure that you're just getting a little bit of folding, a little bit of tire rotation before it kind of grips up and gets out.
Okay, so when you say my setup is separating, you're talking like a radial tire car that's going to lift the back of the car up as it goes down the track.
Yep. So,
but mine,
judging by what I saw to yours, you probably have like somewhere in the 120% anti-squat range, where like radial cars, 150, 180%. So yours is more in line with a radial setup, but you are a lot more mild, but it's doing the same action.
so my ladder bar is in the bottom hole.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then that's as low of a anti-squat percentage as you're gonna get.
Right.
Which, bias, or like all the no prep guys, they're going over to bias splice with over 100% anti-squat. So if it does work, you have to kind of switch the way you think about setting up the shocks and make sure you have just a ton of compression to prevent that bounce back. The main tuning tools that rebound.
The thing I'm lost on is this thing worked perfectly fine at drag week, and the knobs are all in the same place, and now we're having to go to a radically different shock tune.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. It depends on prep, because generally it never really works that well if you have low compression on those setups.
Okay.
This is definitely the most common bias problem that we see.
Okay. All right, so the little Allen, how far do you want me to click that?
I'll click it up to about 15.
Okay, we're gonna grab the Allen wrench and give that a shot. Now the other, I'm gonna write this down. Hey, Joe, I lost the pen.
But you gotta remember that the rebound is going to be the main player in how hard your tires hit the ground.
Okay.
So you may need to kind of switch up thinking and have the rebounds up, because if one side of the ladder bar is, slightly higher than the other, or it applies pressure more on one side than the other, you want to take the side that's hitting harder and add more rebound to that one.
Okay, so high speed is 15, and then on low speed compression, you wanted that at 10?
Yep, somewhere around there.
All right, and then rebound?
Rebound looked like it was pretty good, but I would say maybe add 2 clicks to it. So if you're at 5, maybe 6 or 7. But it's going to be very dependent on your track prep. So when you're at a very sticky track, you're going to need to add a lot more rebound. When you're at a poor track, because I don't know what the conditions are of the tracks that you're going to. If it's a poor track, then you're going to have to lower that rebound.
Okay, more rebound. Okay.
What would you set rebound at?
Rebound is at 7.
Okay, that's 7.
Rebound,
Did you do that one?
Rebound slows down how hard it hits the tire.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Nothing's working.
Yeah, we'll give this a shot. We put 96 grams on there.
Okay.
I think if we lower the launch to like 36, because if it, like you said, when it's on the two-step, you said it'll go from like, let's say 36 to 39, right?
Yeah.
You don't know where it's going to hit. So I would do that. Maybe somewhere we land in between.
Okay.
When you leave, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Chris at Viking, the guy who made these shocks, was like, nope, go the other way.
You have the Allen wrench?
Like wildly the other way. We just turned everything up. He's saying
can't hurt.
You have to take that initial hit, use the energy in the tire as it's trying to smash to the ground, and you have to resist that energy so it doesn't bounce back up and unload the tire.
And I'm like,
which is what it's doing. It's bouncing back up on the tire.
Yeah,
I understand completely what he's saying.
Squats the sidewall and then it pops back up and unloads the tire. He's like, you have to slow that down. It's like, okay, what we're doing now don't work, so we'll try it.
Yeah,
because
it can't hurt.
I'm a firm believer that once we get traction, that clutch is going to slip. We just don't have traction.
Talked the other day, and I'm running with you with the old two-lane blacktop.
Yeah. Did you get your rear end fixed?
Somewhat. The sprung both belts on the right side perch. Put the pumpkin up. See, the left side perch buried back into the tube.
Oh wow!
So I've got an extension cord, an extension socket, taking up that gap, welded in there. The fella at Bradenton welded it in, burned everything in. So my goal is to no 20s.
No 20s.
No 20s.
That's what you got to do is you show up and you go, well, I can't win. All we can do is not quit.
Hey, it's my first time, But, talking with you about two-lane blacktop and everything like that, I was telling Chris from the team there, the guy is living it right now. I mean, you can't take anything away there. So I happen to know them guys and run with them some. I want to show you a few things and get your autograph by Richards.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. If you're familiar with this jacket.
Oh, wow.
This
no
is
way.
the opening jacket that Bucky had on.
Yeah, I remember
Got
that.
Richard to get in there. Got Richard to get there.
Wow.
Get Mike Finnegan to go there.
All right, I'm in. Wow, this is an honor.
I'm going to try to get me one in there to get the ticket, and then after on the all run, I might try to lighten it up a little bit, see if zero will fly.
Turn on that nitrous. Have fun.
Thank you, man.
Hey,
Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate you.
Always.
All righty?
Thank you.
Next time I see Richard, I'm going to tell him and David about that movie.
Man, I appreciate it. I appreciate
Because
it.
you are doing what he needs more footage of, the real thing, just like they did back then.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Jeremy Bonnet. Bonnet the 33 Willie, who is leading the gasser category. $875 and $149 for Bonnet's entry, and that should unofficially lock up the gasser class for him. Jack of the stick shift 55 Chevy. $14.22, 105 opposite side.
You know, it's just.
Well, the clutch is, I mean, that's a rough thing with pulling down the road, the trailer, and getting it back.
We've got that part figured out.
Yeah, but I mean, you're kind of in a balancing act.
That's my problem is it's got plenty of clutch to tow the trailer. And now I have so much clutch I won't slip at the drag strip.
Yeah.
So we haven't slipped the clutch once. It's like I'm driving my old diaphragm clutch.
Really?
Horsepower is there. The whole shot is not. So we're about to.
Well, good luck.
Cut its nuts off and see if it'll go.
See if it'll go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna drop the launch RPM and hopefully it works. We'll see. Have you guys gone yet?
We were in our first, and then we'll
probably wait for a little bit after the whole run. And
Nice.
I think we're gonna go again. We're gonna throw some at it and see if it sticks and
Cool.
doesn't flip over backwards.
What did you run?
75.
Nice. Dude, I'm glad it's you guys, because if someone's going to win, kick ass, run 8s as far as I'm concerned, you
We
know?
wanted to run 8s all week, and we just, that first day kind of, I mean,
It's hard.
killed all of us. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That first day, that's what I said. I said, it sucked that you guys, the first couple days, you know?
I talked to Tom about that. I'm like, if you had given everybody 2 licks,
Yeah.
that changes everything for everybody here. Like the battle for first is way tighter if you give everybody 2 licks. The 1 lick thing, it's hard for anybody to, you know, you just show up to a track cold, you don't know.
Yeah.
1 lick, oh sorry, good luck, you know.
It's super hard. I mean, with 380 some cars, it's like,
Yeah.
man.
I think if you polled everyone though, and you gave them the option of 1 pass or 2 passes, everybody would have said, we'll stay late.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I think, you know, so I don't know if they'll listen, but it would be pretty cool, because as far as I'm concerned, this event is perfect the way it is.
Kick ass.
Well, hey.
Yeah, man, have fun.
Good luck.
We'll see you at the awards ceremony.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
Yeah, if you guys need anything, let us know.
Same to you. Same to you. Go, go, go.
Hey.
Go, go, go. Go. Thank you. Sorry?
You got me through a lot of years overseas. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Real quick, everybody, got to stop the movie to thank our sponsors. As you guys know, B&P Manufacturing made the incredible trailer we're towing behind Blasphemy. Mickey Thompson tires, trackside support, and obviously the tires that are on Blasphemy. Bling Sauce, those people made the entire thing happen. They made sure we had enough cash to hire the film crew and make sure the entire story gets told. Also, they made Mike Finnegan's Burnout Kit. It's pretty sweet. As you guys know, I've not endorsed a lot of things in my life. The very first thing was WireCare's Ultimate Zip Tie Kit. The second thing was the garage gear lineup of tools at B&P Manufacturing. Well, now I have my own line of detailing stuff, and they're made for guys like me and you. Someone who doesn't want to spend all day cleaning their car, but appreciates a shiny one, you know, when it's available. The kit is pretty awesome. Retails for $89.95. You're going to get it for $69, and what you're going to get in this kit is very special. It's going to come, for the first 250 people, with a Finnegan Speed Marine hat. The first 2,500 of you are actually going to get an autographed hero card from yours truly. More importantly, you're going to get the products. Products that are easy to wipe on, easy to wipe off, and again, professional results, amateur effort. It's going to start with Trim Sauce. This will restore and protect all the black plastic items on your ride. Speed Sauce, ultimate quick detailer right here. Whether you've just washed your car and you want to just anti-static protect the whole thing to keep the dust off, or your car's already dusty but not really dirty, you just want to quickly clean it, Speed Sauce. Interior Sauce, this stuff is epic because it doesn't matter if it's rubber or plastic or leather or cloth, this will clean and protect it inside of your vehicle. And finally, Tire Sauce. Now this is my favorite part. This will give you a natural gloss on your tires. Not super shiny, just natural looking. And it stays on the tire. It won't fly all over the quarter panels when you're out doing burnouts, which is important. And if you like that super duper shine, just put another coat on. It totally works. As a bonus, you're also going to get Secret Sauce. What is that? Ceramic coating. We all know that buzzword. This is going to come in your thing also. The only place you can get Mike Finnegan's Burnout Kit is at Bling Sauce's website. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Again, the first 250 people get an FSM hat. The next 2,500 of you are going to get an autographed hero card. Everybody's going to get the best that Bling Sauce has to offer. Now, let's get back to the movie. I'm taking this one with me. Smile. Jeremy went an 875, I think, and turned that slip in, which means officially he won the class. We're in second place coming in here, but I ran a 14-second time earlier. I need a good lick to turn in if we're going to fight to keep second place. If it doesn't go down and they close the lanes and I don't get back, we're not going to get second place.
Masala 109.64. Here it comes. 606. 47 at 236 miles an hour from Brett LaSalle with a 4:01.190 at half track. That is a new world record, ladies and gentlemen. First time a radial car has gone in the 6.0 second range. Finnegan wheeling and dealing down left lane, goes 966 at 135.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Good, but it didn't drove to the clutch. But yeah, it finally left though. Started coming up like way late after. That was badass. That's never done that before. It's never done that before.
Yeah.
He's probably like, what the heck just happened?
It slipped down track, but I think it was because the engine RPM came down so low.
Yeah, because he lifted a couple times.
I don't try to get back.
I don't give a crap. That was amazing.
Good wheelie.
Finally.
That was it.
Finally.
You got the
Yeah.
starting line dialed.
I'm happy.
Yes.
We can make this work.
Jot that down.
Wow! I think I just did 2 wheelies. Holy crap.
You want to change anything or just go again? I don't know what it looked like from outside the car.
Don't miss gears. Just do it again.
It's easier said than done when it's wheeling. Oh my God.
Trust me, I know.
If I did anything, I would just tighten the front.
Okay.
If it's hooking, I don't want to change.
Yeah.
The rear.
Yeah. I don't want to mess with the back.
Right.
That's better.
Did you do anything to the
Much better.
It finally did what we wanted to do.
Yeah. As soon as it, I think I missed 2 or 3 shifts on that. And,
You think?
so I was like, I'm going.
Was that after the second wheelie or the first wheelie?
So the first wheelie, I was so surprised.
Here, don't lose that.
I hit the rev limiter, which made me miss first to second. I get it in a second, it bounced and went up again, and I start lifting, and I think I missed.
Then you got back in it again.
I missed the 2-3 so bad that the clutch slipped in third.
I heard it slip.
Yeah, and I didn't lift, and then I made the 3-4, but it was slipping in fourth, so I was like, let me just chill out here and coast. So,
Dude.
I think I missed 3 shifts on that pass.
I don't care.
Because the 2 wheelies made me miss 3 gears, I
Dude,
think.
you left, then it was like, it started coming up later. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I think I hit the chip in first because I was surprised, and then it bounced and wheelied in second, and then I think I missed 2-3.
I don't know. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, it left.
It was wild. Let's do that.
Do what?
Let's
Just try to tighten the front end down so it doesn't.
so it doesn't come up so fast. Which is
If you're ready to leave, it could.
okay. That's
I don't know.
That's
There's
the
also-
that's rebound.
But
More
it also could do really harder. If it hooks, it's going really harder.
if we tighten the front
I
shocks.
think if you put a little more RPM in it, it's going to help it spin a little more.
Let's peak click.
Maybe not pull the wheels up so bad.
So it banged the limiter because I forgot to shift.
Yeah.
And then it tugged it down to the low side.
Yeah.
Then it went back up. Then I shifted. It wheelied again, and it banged the limiter again.
Well, this probably just happened because the shift from 1 to 2 was so rough.
Yeah.
So it's like bounced itself up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think under normal situation that wouldn't happen.
Yeah. I don't think we'd have a second wheelie.
Right. I would just tighten the front.
Okay.
See what it does.
So tighten the front by more rebound,
Tighter extension.
which is rebound, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I always say compression extension.
Okay. So
Yeah, rebound would be the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much more do you think?
Where are you at now?
I don't know. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'll get the other side. Hey, rebound is the right one, right? Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool. I feel good about this. Slowing it down.
Okay.
Yeah. We added more rebound.
Added more, how many?
More extension to slow it down. or tighten the extension to slow it down so it won't rise so fast.
Lurking 27 to 97 miles an hour for him. He'll motor it out the back door to go 11-12 at 120. But for Finnegan, he will complete Sick Week 2024.
I don't care. We finished, bro. I mean, that Hemi, we did not pull a valve cover. It did not leak. It ran great. We didn't foul a single set of spark plugs, which for me is huge on the street drive. Like I'm not a tuner.
Oh,
so.
we fouled 3.
There was 3 that night.
Oh no, 3 plugs.
3 plugs.
Yeah, 3 plugs. Okay,
3 plugs.
Yeah.
We didn't even change the oil.
7, 8, and 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but other than that, I mean, it's a great week.
Sick Week 2025 has come to a conclusion. We have been somewhat successful. The last spot, you know, I was going to try to get me a good run at the end there, but I went ahead and turned in my good slip, so I had no 20s.
Going up against Mike, I mean, as our main competition in the gasser class, it was fun. We got to, you know, kind of battle it out. I know the first day kind of stunk for both of us, but seeing each other get faster and faster every day of the week, you know, every pass he was up, we were up watching it, making sure that he didn't run too fast, and we have another run that day just to keep ahead of him.
I hope he comes back with it all sorted out. I know him. They didn't have a lot of testing on the car, and I think they'll probably, the car's got a lot of potential to go 850s every day. So as soon as they get that sorted out, I think it'll be a real battle. We're gonna have to definitely step up our game.
5 was a good week. We went into it with, like, for us, they're like, there's gonna be 7,000 6-second cars. You know, that's the way this thing is advertised. So we always go into it like, well, we're not gonna be up there at the top, you know? Going into today, we were 4th overall. I don't know where my time slip put us today. But, like, going into that with as many 5-6-second potential cars that were here, 4th overall in my shoebox 55 Chevy's pretty darn cool. And 2nd place in my class with a car that's heavy. Like, I don't know, all you guys out there, if you love blasphemy, like, you gotta, something about a 55 Chevy just makes you smile, you know? Like, could you have something more aerodynamic? Yeah. Could you have something lighter? Absolutely. Could you do things better? Yeah, but you know what? It's not a 55 Chevy. It's not blasphemy. It's not this 55. And 55s make me smile. They make me happy. So anyways, I'm really proud of what we did with what we had. And yeah, that's Sick Week 2025.
No record set here with old Lucky Draw necessarily, other than first time out. We didn't break it, we didn't destroy it, and we've had a great time. It's been a reliable deal. Tickled the 13s, but we're gonna get it into the 12 soon, and we will be back for more for sure. And Indy Speed Shop chassis is amazing. TKX transmission is on point. That thing is great. We can roll down the highway without issues. Other than that, it's been a great experience, and we really appreciate the Finnegan crew for hooking it up with this, and we cannot say thank you to everybody else enough.
Hey.
Hey.
Is it possible for you to give
You
me...
didn't bring me one?
Oh, this is yours, darling.
That's okay.
Is it possible to get the results in my class?
Probably.
Because that right there may have lost it for us. Well, we weren't getting first, but that may have lost second place.
What number are you? 196?
I'm the...
Second. You're in second.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because I didn't think that was happening. I thought that right there just ruined it.
Yep. Nope. You're in
Okay.
second.
Then I'm definitely celebrating.
Breaking stuff. Somehow finishes here. For the second time in 2 tries, he has finished Sick Week. Mike Finnegan with the 1955 Blasphemy is number 2.
Give me a hug.
The Caddy and the Lexus. Tell us which one is going to be next. Is it going to be the Caddy or is it going to be the Lexus?
He says Cadillac.
I'm going to sleep, yo.
Sorry, I asked the probing questions. He's honest.
No, we didn't win. I got to come back.
Blasphemy.
We're gonna work.
Oh, Blasphemy's coming back?
Well, we're gonna work on the Cadillac, but Blasphemy is a yard sale right now. It's a very reliable yard sale. We will come back and we will do better.
I like it. Jeremy Bonnet with the 1933 Willys is your overall caster champion. And do not forget to hand in his gasser A title.
Guess what? We finished Sick Week.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Thanks, fellas. Yeah, 900-ish miles, 0 wrenches put on that motor. The Hemi is back. No leaks, no broken parts. Valve covers never even came off it. We didn't even change the oil.
No.
Like, and that last run where it blew the tires off worse than it has the entire week, I swear to God, it made more power than I ever felt that thing ever make.
Air was really good, really good.
And best of all, we're coming home with hardware. A little second place trophy action.
That's right.
What?
First runner up, is what I like to think of it. Yeah, so the car is back. Shout out to Bling Sauce, Mickey Thompson Tires, B&P Manufacturing. We're gonna go home and work on the Cadillac, but I think I just fell in love with Blasphemy again, which means you're probably gonna see it at a drag and drive event in 2025. We got some unfinished business. We need to do a little testing.
Dude, it's coming right back above our house. It's Smokies.
Six
Smokies one.
Would be cool, yeah.
Let's do it.
6 Smokies is it October?
I don't know.
Oh. You want to do it?
It's coming though.
All right, we're going. 3 of us. Maybe we'll put a 4th seat in there. You know? Imagine how fast the change would go from street to track mode with 4 of us.
Put a couch back there.
Put a couch. Yeah.
No, I say we just put 2 big beanbags in there.
Those would be even more
lay out
comfortable.
across it.
Yeah, I'm into beanbags. You can use those as racing harnesses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. Anyway, we're back. We're having the time of our lives. The car rules. And we're gonna start working on the Cadillac, and you will see that on a future episode of Finnegan's Garage. In the meantime, thanks for sticking with us. Please go check out Newbern's channel, Newbern's Garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12 Volt Dave, David Newbern, Newbern's Garage. I don't know, any of those.
Yeah, yeah. And you can follow Joe Cole on social media. Instagram, he is 74 Hustler, named after his boat.
Yes.
Old boat. We appreciate you all. And we'll keep making movies like this as long as you tell us you want to see them. All right. Later.
Let's go get some sleep.
I want to sit down at a restaurant and eat a meal.
We tried that last night. It didn't work out so well.
we
Oh,
just
no, we got
eat
chicken
a normal
wings.
meal?
We got chicken wings.
We got chicken wings and drinks.
That was the greatest checkpoint ever, though. The
Yeah,
band, the
it was.
music, the waitress that may or may not bring you food. Like, it was great. I enjoyed it. All right,
I feel we got cut off early, though.
well, we were sloppy.
You were sloppy.
I was sloppy. I was celebrating. We were an hour from finishing this and at a bar. I was celebrating, dude. My wife didn't believe me that we'd finished, but
no, she wouldn't.
I knew in my heart we were getting there. All right, let's load this thing up in one piece with the rods in the motor. Yeah, weird.
Let's go home.
I don't know how to act. It's strange.
I know.